Today on Hopped Up Beer Review, we're going to be trying the Blood Orange Blonde from Mully's Brewery out of Prince Frederick, Maryland. Thanks for joining us. Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional, somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing, back with another one. This is like 400 and something plus here. Appreciate you guys checking out this video. I've got Andy in the attic and Jay. And just one note, Andy started growing his beard when we started with beer number one. And now after 400 plus reviews, it's finally coming in. So, kudos.
Got a slow biological clock.
What are we drinking today, gentlemen?
We're going to have the Blood Orange Blonde. It's from, Mully's Brewery. One that I had picked up when I was up in Virginia. So,
all right.
Let's give it a whirl.
Well, thanks for grabbing it.
It was a neat little brewery. I had forgotten about it. I need to get back by there. I might do that in the next month or so.
So you went by the brewery itself?
Yeah, I did. These came directly from the brewery.
Gotcha.
I stopped. I had to go up to Prince Frederick and Paxitonic River in that area.
Gotcha. All right.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Definitely smells juicy.
Indeed.
Well, the name pretty much says it all. A blonde ale brewed with blood oranges. That's it. They don't talk about it on their website in detail. I mean, it's 5.2%, 12 IBUs, and it's one of their year-round offerings. So that's all you're going to get from me about that. Now, Mully's Brewery. It's a microbrewery, Prince Frederick, Maryland. It was founded in 2012. They say it's Southern Maryland's oldest production craft brewery. They have a tap list that changes weekly, and they distribute all over Maryland. When I was looking on the site, a lot of sites a lot of breweries will put like their events list. This looks like a fun brewery to go frequent often, because some of the things that they were putting on: a Disney trivia night, and then live music very frequently, farmers markets, goat yoga, Viking axe throwing, solo and couples trivia night, painting sessions, geocaching, Magic the Gathering. They have that a game night.
They had a cornhole tournament the night I was there. They had a cornhole tournament out back, and they had a food truck out front.
They have nerd night, Lego day. I mean, it's a small town. Because I looked up, I was kind of curious about, something that's named after a person, Prince Frederick. Which Prince Frederick? The town was founded in 1722, so it's an old town. It's very small. The 2020 census population of 3,226. So Jay, you had mentioned before we start reviewing, there ain't nothing to that town. It's like you said, the only thing there.
There's not much in those areas. I mean, there are lots of little towns down there, but I mean, the biggest draw and where all this is located, I mean, you're about an hour south of DC. So
yeah, it's on the
live and work there.
Western side of the Chesapeake Bay in southern Maryland, but it's not on the water. I mean, it's in the middle of that section. And it was named for Prince Frederick, the Prince of Wales at the time, the early 1700s, who was the son of King George II.
There's also a print, I think in I think there's a county named after him, either in Maryland or Virginia, right there too. So,
He was a
There's a lot of
popular
that.
guy.
When you cross across the Potomac into Virginia, over on the Dahlgren side, you can go up into Kings George in that area as well. Fredericksburg. There's
Name your area
Leonardtown down towards. Yeah.
after the Crown. You find some favor.
Mhm.
You're still under their rule.
At least for a few
There's
years.
not a
Right?
lot. Yeah, and it's true. I mean, because I've been around there, and there's not a lot of breweries. You don't see them down in that Southern Maryland area. There's a couple of tap rooms, but you get over into Virginia, there's a couple there. We had one from Strange Ways. But
All right, Jay, have you had this one then, or is this just one you picked up?
I have had this one. I had a flight while I was there.
Okay. So. Nice. All right. That means you will go last because I'm guessing, Andy, you have not had it, nor have I. Since you have the superior beer today, I will go first. Mine got cut a little
Beard
close.
superiority, is that how
yes. That's the new ranking here.
the order goes?
Yes. All right. So, Hopped Up Beer Review tradition. Jay's had it. He goes last. We've done one other beer that's blood orange, a blood orange blonde light beer from Revolver out of Texas. I think they're similar, and it's probably again just maybe the blood orange. But man, when that first sniff that I took, that first just pulling in the aroma, I got super excited about this one. It had a lot on the nose as far as just that orangey smell. And then I took the first sip, and it's not quite exactly what I was hoping for based off of, again, that first aroma. I mean, it's I shouldn't expect more out of a blonde, and then, maybe with some blood orange blondes, at least in my experience, are typically a little bit on the lighter side from a taste standpoint. I don't get a lot of flavor out of it. I can taste the blood orange itself, but it's just kind of faintly there. And so it ends up just being a really light, crisp beer. I think for me, I don't know that the blood orange necessarily does anything for it. I think it would almost be better just being a blonde and leaving the blood orange out personally. So for me, I mean, this one's okay. It's not anything I have to have again. I'm going to give it a 5. Andy, what do you think?
I think when you trimmed your beard, you took out some of your taste buds because we drinking the same beer. Get your tongue out there and shave it down close. I mean, you got that great aroma, orange and all. I mean, and it is a blonde ale, so don't expect an overwhelming flavor. But I'm getting a lot of that orange, and it's pretty refreshing. And it's actually gotten better the more I've had. So that Revolver had a little honey in it. I recall that.
It was.
So this is good. This reminds me a lot of that the Goat Islands.
Yeah, their blood orange
flavor.
Okay, we've had that one too. Yeah,
and this is very.
We haven't reviewed it, but we've
right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
very easy drinking, and I can see why they brew it year round. I think it's a great beer. I give it a 7.5.
All right, Jay.
Yeah, this is one of the ones that I enjoyed. I agree with you, Andy. It's very refreshing, especially on a hot day like today. If you spent time out and about, I do agree. I mean, the orange comes through and through to me, and I remember that when I had it there. It does somewhat remind me of a lager that you add orange flavoring to. In some ways, it's just light, easy, crisp. But it's good. I'd drink it again. It's not something I'm going to seek out, but I thought that they did a good beer here, and a couple of their others were good. it's a place when I'm back in that area, I might drop by again, especially seeing all their events and hearing more about that, because I know that they had several things going when I was there. It was a cool place. I think I had met one of the marketing personnel there, and they do some really cool things with 3D printers and things like that too, that they have around their taps. So it's a 7 for me. So yeah, it's a good beer, but I don't know what Ben's drinking.
And Andy, you mentioned Magic the Gathering earlier. We do now have in our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server a Magic the Gathering channel. So if you want to chat about Magic the Gathering within our Discord, definitely
I won't be
come
joining
check
that
it out.
area.
So far, nobody has. So I mean, I'm in there, of course.
I'll be damned, it is on there.
Now you're a part of it.
Thanks for joining, Andy.
I didn't know I joined.
That is going to be a 6.5 for the Blood Orange Blonde from Mully's Brewery. Definitely one. If you've had, let us know what you think about it. If you've been to play Magic the Gathering, let us know how the competition is there. That'd be interesting. Or I'm kind of interested in the goat yoga. Like, how does that work? I mean, I've seen it before, but anyway. You could check us out down below in the comments. We got lots of links down there, links to our social media post, different platforms, links to our Discord server that we mentioned earlier. Come check out Hopped Up Beer Review Discord, where you can chat with 3 of us, the others who have joined us. You can also check out links for any Hopped Up Beer Review merch you might be interested in, like a glass or a shirt or a koozie. It's got a few things there. And there's another link down there if you're interested in any of the glassware or anything that we purchase outside of here, or potentially some of the gear that we use to record the show. There's a link down below for that stuff as well. With that, appreciate you checking out this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, cheers that notification bell. We would definitely appreciate that. It costs you nothing and it helps support the channel. With that, for Andy in the Attic and Jay, I am Ben. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.